Welcome to Andi-Co Australia. Today we're going to be talking about the Falcon Professional Plus 90 centimetre wide upright range. Now, Falcon's parent company started manufacturing upright ranges in Leamington Spa back in 1830, and we still manufacture on that same site today. Now, this particular model is available in cream, cranberry, black and stainless steel, all with chrome accessories. One of the things that Falcon try and do, especially with the professional range, is obviously still keep that history that they have and the knowledge that they have in manufacturing. So there are certain things that set us aside from a lot of others on the market. Firstly, all of the cavities are rear-vented, which means any excess heat or any excess steam comes out through the rear venting and is taken away out of the kitchen through the range hood, rather than across the top of the oven and into us, which can be quite uncomfortable. Moving forward, the cooktop itself, we use a three-phase enamelling process, which basically means that the final phase, which is the high gloss enamel, is very hard, very tough and very acid resistant, and will look as good in years to come as it does today. 5-burner gas cooktop with flame failure. So that means that if one of those flames goes out, the gas will turn off, and we have to then go to the unit, turn it back off and turn it back on before we can actually work it again. It will only affect that particular burner. If the others are alight, they will stay alight. A good safety feature built into the unit. On the right hand side, we have a 3-ring wok burner and a very large wok ring, which will take the largest wok that we have at home and distribute the heat nice and evenly throughout that base. Over on the left hand side of the unit, we have a griddle plate. Now this griddle plate is actually aluminium, so it's very, very easy to work with. It's also coated in a material that means that we don't need to use oils or grease. We can oil it for flavour only, but we don't need to. And cleaning is very, very simple. We wipe it and then we dry it. It doesn't need to go anywhere near the dishwasher. Of course, if we don't want to use the griddle plate, we leave it off, and we have 2 other gas burners underneath there. Now, moving further down onto the control panel itself, this is all the control panel here, and on the right hand side we have a minute minder and a forward programming clock. I have a short video here that I'd like you to have a look at that just explains that clock, how it works and how it functions the left hand fan oven. To set the time of day on the Falcon clock, we simply rotate the left hand knob to the left clock position and then rotate the right hand knob backwards and forwards until we achieve the time of day. Once we've done this, we simply release the knob to the center position and the time is set. We can set the minute minder by selecting the bell position and rotating the right hand knob until we get to the time that we wish it to count down. Remembering to turn the thermostat on in the oven will now shut off after the time that we've set. We can of course cancel this purely by rotating the knob to 0 and then rotating the left hand button to the center position. We're now back to the normal time. We can select what we call forward programming by selecting the cook period time, and once we've done that, we rotate the left hand knob round to the cook end time and put the time of day in we wish it to finish cooking. Once we've done this, we can select the knob around to auto, and that will give us the time of day currently. We can select back to the end cook time and see what time it's planned to finish. We can simply cancel this purely by rotating the left hand knob to the center position or the manual position, and we now have just the time of day displayed. As you can see from that short video, an extremely versatile unit. Now, continuing to look at the unit and moving down a little bit further, we look at the slide out grill. Open door grill, and this particular grill unit is on a telescopic rail, so nice and easy to pull out fully so we can work with the food that we're actually grilling at the time. Below the grill we have our main oven. Now this is a 69 litre cavity oven, and the first thing you'll notice is hanging on the door we have what we call a handy rack. Now handy rack is a unit that hangs on the door, has 2 different levels so we can cook different types of food and different size food, but it also has the ability to hold up to 5.5 kilos of meat in that roasting tray. So we can get a roast in there, we can put the beautiful vegetables around, and when we need to work on it, all we need to do is open the door, we can turn the vegetables, baste the roast, close the door, and we don't have to touch that the meat again until we actually take it out completely. So very, very versatile. Of course, we can actually take that off completely and use it as a normal oven cavity. Moving over to the right-hand side, we have our taller oven. Now this particular oven is a 66 litre and it's a multi-level oven, and like the fan oven on the left hand side, it means that we can cook different types of food, but it gives us the ability to cook at all sorts of different levels. Very versatile, and again 66 litres giving us plenty of cooking space. So there we have it, the Professional from Falcon, 90 centimetres wide, available in cream, cranberry, black and stainless steel, all with chrome trims from Falcon. For more information on the Falcon range, please visit our website at Andi-Co.com.au.